Welcome back to another Sunday night show, also known as Drinking in the Dark with Frugal Tiger, where we go over the major moves of last week and discuss what to trade this week to prepare you for the stock market. I'm a little bit less drunk than last week, which is good because I was falling asleep last week. Anyway, let's get right into it. Last week had a lot of huge moves, and the biggest story is, of course, GameStop. GameStop was picked up by major media outlets. CNBC, NBC, Fox News, you name it, they were on it. And it's been being discussed by politicians right now because a lot of funkiness happened with GameStop. Now, Charles, you've been trading GameStop, you've been in GameStop, you didn't sell when I was like, holy shit, GameStop was at $64 a share. Kudos to you. You are living large right now. You are living the trading dream, my friend. And congrats to you. I've been in a trade like this once in my life a long time ago. I'm real happy for you. And I hope you managed to bag the most amount of profits off the trade. Yeah, but let's go right into the news with GameStop because I think this is going to be the major trade for this upcoming week. So much so, I don't even want to talk about the rest of the trades that there is to talk about. A lot of people talk about day trading, how that's different than investing. And let me tell you something about day trading and speculating, why it's way different than investing. A lot of times as a day trader, I don't actually get interested in names or stocks until a major move occurs and I realize I can jump alongside of it. Now with GameStop, I'm probably not going to hold it overnight, but it's a major name that I've added to my trading roster. I got some trades in on it last week. I've been playing AMC big time. I think I was up like almost 15K on Friday alone on AMC. But anyway, I'm trying not to talk about trades here. That's for a different video. But the point I'm trying to make is, as traders, we're not looking to get into these names as investments and waiting for a slow grind up. We want to see some sort of speculative push first before we start dipping our toes into the sand here. And GameStop has had a huge move, and the Wall Street Bets forum in general has been very beneficial to me, although I basically missed the GameStop move, selling it very early. In general, I picked up a lot of great names from Wall Street Bets. Space, SPC, which I still am trading. I recommend people still trade Space. I picked up from Wall Street Bets, and you know why? I remember it going from $21 a share to like $16 a share. This was about a year back. And I remember reading about this one guy literally pissed off at all the other Wall Street bettors saying, you guys are a bunch of fucking beta males selling Space. Who does this? A bunch of pussies, beta males. You guys gotta be in Space right now. How dare you? Like basically cursing out the forum. After that, Space was on my roster, and Space, I've had long-term positions in it, but it's also a name that is such a large speculative trade for me. I buy Space pretty much every day this week, and almost every day for like the last 2-3 months I've been day trading it. It makes a great trade, and that's thanks to the Wall Street Bets forum. So don't view what happened with GameStop as a one-off in terms of finding trades. It's probably gonna be a one-off in terms of a short squeeze of this magnitude. I could have never predicted this. Only Charles could have come up with this. He must be some sort of psychic or a prodigy. But regardless, once again, buy yourself, a nice dinner or something. Just make sure you enjoy this moment. Every once in a while, I know I tell people not to be emotional about trading, but every once in a while, we should pat ourselves on the back. Okay. Ugh. I got a glass, not a shot glass. I think Palantir I even picked up from Wall Street Bets. Mara I picked up from Wall Street Bets. Tilray, which was a major mover about 2 years ago, Wall Street Bets once again. So this is actually a pretty useful forum. I did a video about it a long time ago with the trade going bad. Overall, this push is legit and it has crushed these short sellers. So many hedge funds have lost so much money, and one can only laugh and giggle alongside. You know what? With the hedge fund industry, fuck them. All right? They take bailouts in 2008. They're going to take another bailout. Fuck them. All right. Anyway, long story short, let's go right into what I think you should be trading this upcoming week. If you see the moves in GameStop, the GameStop alone, it is worth getting into the trade. And the next point I'm trying to make is don't buy it on Robinhood. Oh shit, you know what? This brings me to my next point. Fuck Robinhood. Fuck them. Fuck them right in the ass.
Fuck you. Fuck you in the ass.
I'm glad I don't have a Robinhood account. This is not a good broker, you guys. Yeah, honestly, with the amount of outages and with all these fucked up restrictions, I don't see why anyone would want to use this broker. I don't use Robinhood. I've tried them once. I thought their platform, although it was beautifully done, was glitchy. They have outages, and now with this trading restriction, that's the fucking last straw. All right, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, fuck you. Costs, GME, AMC, Nokia. Watch these forward names. These are the Wall Street bets, major pushes for the upcoming week. And honestly, if you feel like the tape is going higher, it's not necessarily the worst time to jump in. If you're nervous, if this is your first time trading extreme momentum, and quite frankly, I'm much more of an E-mini futures kind of trader than a straight up stock trader like this. So it's a little bit different for me too. Just pick a size that you're comfortable with, but you don't want to miss out on some of these moves if they occur. Stay long, and only if you see the tape moving up, buy into it, buy with size that you're comfortable with, and be nimble. Once again, costs, GME, AMC, Nokia. Those four names have pretty much made most of earnings season utterly worthless. The other names I will be watching, and I go through this every single week, so I'll try to run through this very fast because I think it's a little bit less important this week. Aimwell broke above $33. It hit $42, so that's back on my watch list. Great trade. AMWL. Tilray is going to drop off my watch list unless it has a breakout this week. I think it will have a breakout soon. I think with the current administration, Tilray is still a great trade. Still watch Mara because Bitcoin Mara is actually a great day trade just in general. Palantir Space, of course, because I trade those every single week. I think Lyft is worth a look right now. Lyft, LYFT. I rarely mention it, but it's actually dipping. I think it might be worth buying to the, obviously to the upside. In regards to earnings, we have Amazon, Google on Tuesday. We have a huge list of earnings. I'm only gonna go over the ones that are really worth the trade and worth you maybe having on the screen up alongside of the Wall Street bets. So on Tuesday, we have Amazon, Google, we have CMG and FireEye. Well, FireEye, cybersecurity's had a huge run up recently, and then it sort of stalled out for a little bit. I'm very interested to see what the earnings catalyst is. And CMG, it just seems as if people quickly forget about the fact they were just busy poisoning everyone like it was, you know, they basically had their own version of coronavirus. I'm kidding. It was Ebola, or no, E. coli poisoning or some shit like that. And people forgot about that. Well, I didn't, all right? I remember that every day as I cry myself to sleep about my short position on CMG. I'm kidding, by the way. I closed that short position out a long time ago. Lost my money, as always. Wednesday, we have Qualcomm. And the other names I want to quickly mention is Tesla and AMD. These are earnings from the previous week. These were some major movers from the previous week. Really watch those. The overall market might be weak, and we might be ripe for a small correction here. The reason I'm not thinking we're going to have a big one is mainly because just the federal stimulus. It just seems like people are looking to give action into the stock market, you know, buy up the dips. And honestly speaking, from a straight trading perspective, I feel like the recent move, the entire move that we saw in 2020 was the retail investor, and that was the rise of the retail investor. They are the ones who bought this fucking dip, all right? And you know what? Congratulations. They caught me off guard, but I'm fucking happy about it. Honestly, they taught me so much this past year that a key part of my trading that I feel like I've really missed out on, and that's watching the tape like a fucking hawk and admitting you're fucking wrong right away. You cut your losses and move on to the next trade, and not get emotional. And you know what? Kudos to the retail traders. Fuck the Wall Street guys. Just be a little cautious. We might get a little bit of a correction. The Fed news was not actually bought this time, which is like the first time ever, and the market basically took it as an opportunity to sell. Still, the selling was not ridiculous. Like it was down what, like 1.8% on Friday, and like the dip was bought on Thursday, to the point where there's still money to be made in this market, potentially to the upside. I'm not, like, you guys know my positions. I'm not outrageously bullish. I actually am mostly in cash right now, so obviously I'm not bullish. But I think the path of least resistance is up, but we could get a dip before we go up. So just pay attention to that. Anyway, that's all I have for this week. Wall Street bets, that's the play. And I hope you guys do really well this trading week. Good luck, and I'll see you next week. I just want the money, 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 money.